Minister, there's a lot of talk at the minute about things opening up, rightly, and it's very welcome. I'm not against any of that. But all these things open up, and maternity hospitals are still denying partners access. You can go to shopping centres. From Monday, you can have a meal outdoors. You can go to a museum. And yet a partner cannot be present with a woman during their birth, giving birth through all of their labour. And what's worse, Minister, is you and your government are trying to present an absolutely minimal, tiny level of access as a major opening up. It's a cod, presenting the problem as if it's solved. Yes, there are some that are even further behind, but in all instances, the level of access is totally unacceptable. It's a fraud, Minister. Minister, just before Christmas, my partner Emer had an emergency appointment with the early pregnancy unit because she was bleeding. I waited outside by the car park, looking up at the early pregnancy unit waiting room window, as close as I could get. Now, I'm glad to say everything was okay. But I tell you, Minister, we were worried. And if it was not, Emer would have had to face that appointment alone. She would have got that bad news alone. Earth-shattering, devastating news, alone. And Minister, that's still the same today. If a couple in that situation went to any hospital worried about the same thing, today, tomorrow, next week, the partner would stay outside the hospital door. That is an outrage. Whatever about a year ago, Minister, hospital staff are vaccinated. Increasingly pregnant women are vaccinated, and many partners will be before long too, and that's welcome. Partners and expectant mothers are almost always, not always, but almost always, coming from the same household, presenting the same COVID risk. There is no justification. The Ireland South Hospital Group website advice on whether a partner can access when a mother is giving birth. It says you can join after you in strong active labour, and then soon after birth ask kindly to leave. Women in labour need support, full stop. The WHO said so, the CMO said so. The idea that an arbitrary decision on how many centimetres dilated a woman is dictates when she needs support is ridiculous. It's outrageous. And on the same website, there's a link to the Royal College of Midwives report, and says that having trusted birth partners there is known to make a significant difference to the safety and well-being of women. And what's more, they're asked kindly to leave. When a woman has been through all that, God knows how many hours the labour might have been, and when they need to rest and recuperate, the partner that can help them do that, even allow little things like a shower, little things like that, a rest, has to leave, has to go out the door. You need to stop dragging your heels on this, Minister, and force action, and stop presenting these minimal changes as enough. Women need their partners during all of labour, after birth and at key appointments. Partners are not visitors, Minister, they're essential support.